I was Aaron McDonald, D2012518, here to talk about my server-side web development final assignment. We start off with our basic login form. Include our top image, again, basic image, doc type HTML. We open HTML, we open our header, we give it a clear title and clear methods. We do this for good SEO, makes it easier for us to find on the web. It makes it clear. It's the best thing to do. We then have our CSS code, which we've had from before. It's the same as before. No changes there. It looked slick, it looked clean. But I felt no need to change it. Now into the interesting part. We start with our databases soon, not yet though. We have our PHP. This is the server side from validation with PHP. This code executes on the web server. We then have our empty variables here. This is going to feed us back like errors for our login forms. So if request method equals post, the rest of PHP code goes here. Don't need that. If empty post uname. So if the username is empty, name is required. Else we sanity check it then. We check that the string on it is no more than 10 characters long. Username. Otherwise we have username errors, username not name. Correct type or length. Then we go on to password. Password empty, password is required. Else password equals check user data. Then we sanity check the password, we make sure it's numeric and it has a type or length of 6. Password error, password is not the correct type or length. This is if it does not pass the sanity check. We have our then function check user data. We check the input data, we trim, we special char the input, we trim it, and then we strip the lashes and then return the input data. Then we sanity check it here. Here assign the type. If type is wrong, we turn false. Now we see if there's anything in the string. If it's empty, we turn false. Then we check how long the string is. If string is more than it should be, false. Else, if all else is well, we return true. Then we start our body. We got the soil, div class again. We welcome our header, our paragraph, our div. We wrap the div. Then we have our form. This is going to be the login. Then we have it connecting to our check login. We have our table, etc., etc. We go through that. We will see all this. And then we have our footer. And then we have, there's an error message session. If it ends, display the error message session variable value. Clear the error message variable value. And we go through our check login real quick. Then include top image. We have these variables to hold the username value. We have this for ID value and this for error message value. If submit button has been clicked, then we come here and check reading the value for the user entered for the data. Prevent cross-site scripting errors. Prevent cross-site scripting errors. Trim any white spaces in the input value. When we start a session, this is our details of our database. This will connect us to our database while we have example running and MySQL running. Connect to the database. This connects us. This gives us, prints back an error. If we can't connect, this prints back we are connected. This inserts this certain thing into the login table. This is the insert we used. This here. I gave it the password of 54321 and the username of Melissa. We will see this soon in our database table. Then we have if connected equals true, echo new record created. Oh, sorry, if we connect and we put this and it goes in, it goes true, it comes back new record created successful, else error. and why it would be wrong. Here we are stopping, or we are preventing SQL injection attacks. We stop it for our username and ID. Then we have our SQL query. Select from login table where uname equals username equals, and we print the query result. We print the result, num rows. Result of the query is one or more rows of data, which implies that there are other details in the database matching those entered by the client on the browser's form. And then if our login successful, it puts login to 1, set the value of login variable to 1, header location top secret. This should redirect us to top secret. Then we have our error messages of the login and such, and then we close our connection. Now to show you the database, and now this is our website. As you can see, I was talking about the ability to move stuff. Well, I got the ability to move stuff for the paragraph and the writing and the text box, and even the footer. The footer I see there, this footer squashes down. We could not get the picture to work. Then we have we'll use our Melissa one. And then we have our sorry, I just need to learn how to spell Melissa. 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 We log in, duplicate entry. So this is a putting back in the Melissa. So when we run the code again, it actually puts the Melissa back in. So if we change this code, an example it here, say, where is it gone? 11111 and coil. We save and we run again. And there's a little login unsuccessful when you backtrack as well. So coil. How many ones was it? Just to be sure, so it doesn't remove us. I'll just do this real quickly. No. And then connected to my SQL, so we're connected. New record created successfully. Select from uname, coil, and password. Then we have a little pointless warning here. This actually does not affect it whatsoever. However, we could not get past this page. And now our database. Let's refresh this. As you can see, Melissa was added. This was another one I messed around with. This was before. We have my generic one that I started with, then we have the generic Joe, and then we have the 11111 coil. Thank you for listening. I hope you had a nice listen, and goodbye.